And what's good, everyone? Glad to have you guys back in the stream once again tonight, being a part here on the channel. Haven't covered much of things going on in quite a bit of time. I've been pretty busy as of late, but welcome, guys, back on board, being a part here tonight. Both of these teams in two opposite directions as of late since the All-Star break. The Red Sox are struggling mightily. The Orioles have overtaken Boston as the Red Sox sit at the very bottom of the AL East, 51-62 on the season. First pitch going to come in around 8 minutes from now with the first pitch. And this is a road game at Minute Maid Park. Houston Astros, second in the major leagues for the American League, right behind the Yankees, as Houston is leading the AL West by a landslide, up 12 games over the Mariners. 67-36 record. Red Sox record of 51-62. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and glad to have you guys be a part here once again tonight on the channel. What's good, Mario? Welcome back to the streamer, man. Woody, Ryan, Victoria, James, welcome on board. We'll be getting rolling in around under 8 minutes from now, I believe, first pitch. Yeah, Red Sox have been struggling pretty bad right since after the All-Star break. They got demolished their first game back, and they got a 3-7 record in their last 10. Still got a whole month of August, September, as well into early October. Things gonna really have to start to turn around quickly here for the Red Sox, and the bullpen has just been on a tailspin downwards for them. They got a bottom 8 bullpen right now in ERA allowed in the majors at this point. And this is their first of 7 games on the road. So they played 3 against Houston. And then they got Kansas City right after this. So they got the starting lineups out for this game. Christian Vasquez, he's in the ballpark tonight, but not on the Red Sox anymore. Around like an hour ago or so, Christian Vasquez, he got traded to Houston, so dealt to Houston. So he'll be in the ballpark. He's just not going to play today, but he's going to be with the Astros. Ian, what's good? Welcome to the stream, man. It was super hot like last week. It's been getting better though, but I think it's gonna be Thursday. Thursday's supposed to be 100 over here. Yeah, it was brutal. Like the last 2 weeks were terrible. Last Saturday, last Sunday, it's like around 98 over here. It was crazy, like how hot it was. I heard it's pretty hot, like out towards the Midwest once again. It's pretty hot, and this just unbelievable world, like what's going on. The wildfires out in California, floods in Kentucky. Stay safe, everybody. So hot out there. It's super dry. We actually got rain for the first time in a month last night. Yeah, we've been in a severe drought for quite some time. Yeah, I heard about that. The NASCAR race was there yesterday in Indy, and I saw at the road course all the cars were slipping and sliding around the track. Yeah, JD Martinez is in the lineup tonight. This might be his last game for him. Yikes. Red Sox only have a 24% chance to make the postseason as of today. That number's gone completely down. They wanted a big winning streak back in late May into early June. By the start of July, they had an 80% chance to make the playoffs. And now at Not even like a fourth of a chance now. Around 24%. So Nathan Eovaldi is going to get the start. He's had some brutal starts as of late. ERA above 4. Looking to see if he can bounce back. And then Houston to get the start tonight will be Luis Garcia on the mound in the Astros bullpen. They have been tearing it out. One of the best bullpens in baseball this season. Yeah, Red Sox have played in a tough division this year. The Yankees on a runaway ahead of everybody, and Baltimore's gotten better. Toronto surpassing the Red Sox, and Tampa Bay has got a pretty solid team last couple of seasons. So it looks like we'll have first pitch in around 3 minutes from now going down. Yankees already striking early against the Mariners. 5-1 they lead. Mets having a solid season, 64-37, up over the Nationals 4-1. Red Sox really have to get things going or it's going to end soon. What's good, James Tyler? Welcome to the channel here, man. Hey, there you go. That's awesome, man. Best of luck at the Yankees game tonight. They're looking good right now. It's probably going to be Yankees-Houston in the American League Championship. That's what it looks like. Astros making some noise today. They landed Trey Mancini earlier today. They also got Christian Vasquez over an hour ago from the Red Sox. So it's going to be Kevin Plawecki who gets the start as catcher tonight for Boston. Yeah, that's big there. Devers back tomorrow. Looks like Boston's finalizing a deal to get Tommy Pham from the Reds. Heard that was reported a little while ago. And since Vasquez is now at Houston, they got Reese McGuire as their new catcher for the Red Sox. So that just going down. So a lot of just stuff going down since the early part of the day. Alright, so we're going to have first pitch in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and welcome on board. Everybody tonight here, special live stream on the channel. From time to time I cover other sports. Could be like baseball, could be football. Usually those are the two that I mostly cover when basketball is not going on. Haven't covered much lately. I've been super busy lately. I've been writing some content for the channel, hoping to publish that around October. College basketball conference predictions been a big thing. Going in depth on a lot of conferences is what I've been working on for a little bit of my time when I was off. So that's got a lot of good juicy content in it. Writing the scripts for it, going in depth with the research, creating slides, and then sending it off on the video. So that takes quite a bit of time to do. It's like a multi-day process. Something that I usually start around August to do, and I finalize it by around October is when it all goes out, because it's like multiple conferences that I end up doing with, like ACC, SEC, Big 10, Big 12, Big East. Trying to see if I can get to other conferences further if I do have a chance, like the American A10, Mountain West, WCC. We're going to start in just a moment. Jaron Duran going to be the leadoff batter tonight, center fielder for the Red Sox, batting .237 on the season. On the mound for Houston, getting the start, it will be Luis Garcia. This will be start number 19, 8-6 record, ERA of 3.81. Astros have one of the top bullpens in the majors this season, 107 strikeouts to just 31 walks. So Duran going to lead things off for the Red Sox. Second in the order, Xander Bogaerts. Alex Verdugo up third. JD Martinez up fourth. So this game is at Houston Minute Maid Park. Red Sox actually took 2 of 3 back in mid-May against the Astros, but that's when the Red Sox were cruising. That was the start of a massive win streak for the Red Sox from like late May into early June. That's when they peaked. Yeah, that's unbelievable. 43 homers, and we still got 2 full months to go. Houston going to go with their dark blue and orange Space City jerseys tonight. Red Sox go with their gray uniforms tonight. Red numbers, red letters. Huge road trip for the Red Sox here. This is game number 1 out of game 7 that they have for 7 straight games on the road. If they wanted to turn it around, this is a golden opportunity to do so against the number 2 team in the American League. So here's Jaron Duran to lead things off, digging into the batter's boxes. We're going to get going underway. Batting .237 on the season for the center fielder. Garcia with the first pitch of the game as he paints that top outside corner. 92 miles per hour taken for strike 1 by Duran. Garcia going from the stretch here with the 0-1 delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Got Duran in the changeup. Down and away. Painting the corner both of the times. Great start on the mound. Garcia going high and outside to the corner first time around. Gets him on the changeup, down and away. Diaz with the 0-2 releases. Duran takes this one to center. Hangs up in the ballpark, though, as that'll be Jake Myers out in center who records the putout. So Duran flies out to center field to start things off of 3 pitches. Just hangs up in this type of ballpark at Minute Maid Field. At center field, where the Capital One sponsor banner is, that is deep out in center field, and that's where he hit it. Bill, what's good? Welcome to the stream, man. Things going pretty well. Xander Bogaerts up second in the order. Ground ball. He puts this one to the left side, foul. Alex, welcome on board. General, welcome in. Hopefully not. They've been struggling a ton, though, lately. Tough bullpen they're facing for Houston collectively with a 3.04 ERA. That's number 2 in the majors. Fastball taken down and away. And that's called ball 1. 96 miles per hour. Nice spot there. Xander Bogaerts didn't offer for it. Here's the 1-1 breaking ball. That was nasty. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Over the top of it, Bogaerts went. So he just couldn't keep his hands back. And he was well ahead of the curveball delivered by Luis Garcia. Curveball dropped down to the knees at 78 miles per hour. Garcia with a 1-2 delivers. This time missing down and away in the dirt. Two-two the Bogaerts coming up. Garcia on the mound for Houston with a 2-2. Missing again, same spot, down and away in the dirt. Count goes full. Xander Bogaerts leading the Red Sox this season, 392 on base percentage. That's number 7 in the major leagues. Count is full to Bogaerts. Pop fly, hit to the center field, and once again it will hang up. Myers under it and records it for the putouts. So back-to-back putouts out in center field for Houston, and it's now 2 outs. Yeah, so the Red Sox, just over an hour ago, they traded Christian Vasquez to Houston. So Vasquez is in the ballpark tonight. He's just with the other team. So JD hasn't gotten traded just yet. This might be his last game, though. Alex Verdugo, he is up now, 3rd in the order, 269 batting average on the season. Takes the breaking ball down below the knees for ball 1. Riley, what's good? Welcome to stream, man. One-0 pitch. Fastball at the knees, taken for strike 1. Nice spot there. Really good control right out of the gate in this game with a fastball by Luis Garcia for Houston. Here's the 1-1 from the stretch, delivers. Once again, same spot. Fastball at the knees, 96, dialed up for a called strike 2. Those are tough spots, but Verdugo has to get that bat going. Painting the bottom portion of the zone at the knees on back-to-back fastballs at 96 miles per hour by Luis Garcia. Here he goes again, a 1-2 pitch. And that is 3 straight pitches looking a backwards K for Luis Garcia on the mound, ringing up Alex Verdugo. That is embarrassing, as that's how they close out the top of the first inning. Looking at 3 pitches in the same exact location. Garcia freezing Verdugo on a 96 mile per hour fastball. Bottom part of the zone at the knees, zips it by 3 straight times. And now the Red Sox will take the field with their defense coming up, and Houston goes with Altuve, Gurriel, and Alvarez. 1-2-3 batting lineup to start things off coming up. Vaughn, what's good? Welcome in, man. Well, he put Clemson right back on the map But I obviously know that you don't enjoy him, so. What's good, Bradley? Welcome back in, man. Tough start for the Red Sox. They go up 1-2-3. 2 flyouts to center and then a backwards K. It's been just that type of season here ever since the All-Star break. They had things going their way, then they trailed off right before the All-Star break, and they've just gone completely downhill. Yeah, I heard that you're thinking about streaming coming up soon. Just got to get that cover photo up there. So Nathan Eovaldi going to get the start tonight for the Red Sox on the mound. He's had his last couple of starts just painful. 15 starts this season, 4-3 record. ERA of 4.43 right now for Eovaldi with 81 in the third innings pitched. This will be his 16th start in the season, 80 strikeouts, just 14 walks, though, for Eovaldi, 4-3 record. Jose Altuve leads things off for Houston, as he will crank one, soaring right to Christian Arroyo at third base. He records the putouts. A laser right on a line to Arroyo. Nice job there, just to have that reaction time. Right place, right time. Altuve, first pitch, just ropes it right to him, and Arroyo able to snag that one for out one. Hey, thanks so much, Bill. Yeah, I sent it to one of the schools so far. The guy's supposed to get back to me. First pitch, it's going to go deep, and that will carry all the way to the warning track. Bounces off the wall, stretching it out to a double. As that is Yuli Gurriel on board with a double on the first pitch that he cranks. Just Franchi Cadera going straight to the wall. He made contact to the wall. Looks like he's okay, though. Hey, there we go. So we got Vonzella Speaks Sports. So it's just a white picture right now. All you need is that profile pic, and then there you go. Couple more feet, and that would have been out of here. That was a shot all the way to the outfield fence, right center field. By Yuri Gurriel now with a double. Yordan Alvarez is up, and he will put one on the ground right to second. Sanchez throws the first, records the putout. Runner advances over to third with Gurriel. That's 2 down in the inning. So Houston making solid contact. 1-2-3 in the order. Altuve on the rope. Gurriel on the shot to right center field off the fence, and Alvarez put it on the ground. A hot shot ground ball to second, but Yomer Sanchez there to record a putout. 2 down for the Red Sox defense. First pitch, Eovaldi missing just outside the zone. Ball 1. No pitch again. Missing just outside the zone to Aladmis Diaz. Eovaldi falling behind in the count now, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 from the stretch. Diaz swings and misses. Gets him at the knees, 88 miles per hour. Just anxious about that pitch right there by Diaz. If he puts his hands back, he could crank that one. He just swung over the top of it. Cutter, cutter, splitter. That's the 3-pitch sequence by Eovaldi. Here's the next pitch, 2-1, ground ball. Left side, Arroyo throws it across the diamond, gets the putouts. Red Sox get out of a jam. We're through 1. Still scoreless here. Lucky no damage was done in that inning, as Red Sox just having a ton of pitching woes, and we see it right out of the gate here. Houston just making solid contact. That's not a good sign right now at the start of this game, that Houston's figuring out Nathan Eovaldi this quick. What's good, Brian? Welcome to the stream. I have no clue, honestly. I'm getting this game off of ESPN. So if you're from the US, I know that you'd be able to access this game off of ESPN, but if you're watching international or on the MLB.com website, I'm not exactly sure if they got like a blackout on the site right now. I think they do that for local games, because I'm from Massachusetts myself. I think they do blackouts for local games. I know for NBA, I can't get the Celtics games if I was to do it from League Pass, because they don't cover the local team off of League Pass. They put that to a blackout restriction. Four, 5, 6 batters due up for the Red Sox at the top of 2. JD Martinez, Christian Arroyo, Franchi Cordero. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, that's odd. JD Martinez, first part of the season, he was out to a hot start, but lately his numbers have gone completely downhill. This might be it for him. A lot of moves lately, especially today, as Garcia's first pitch missing down in the dirt, ball 1 taken by Martinez. Yeah, glad to have you in the stream here, Brian. Majority of the content I usually cover is actually basketball games, NBA, and college, but I cover special live streams, baseball, football from time to time. Garcia again missing down low, 86-mile-per-hour pitch. Count now 2-0 to JD Martinez. He's gone back-to-back pitches with a cutter. From the stretch here with a 2-0 by Garcia. Martinez puts it on a high-flying ball right side. It will go foul. Garcia on command with his fastball lately. Recorded a backwards K to close out the top of the first to Alex Verdugo. Here's another pop fly right field side. It's going to hang up, though, in the park. And that'll be a put out and right for the Houston defense. So that's 3 flyouts out of 4 at-bats for the Red Sox. 2 to center, 1 to right. Yeah, Yankees up 6-2 now against the Mariners at the bottom of 4. Garcia missing outside on the fastball. It's ball 1 taken by Christian Arroyo. One-0 pitch to Arroyo. Fastball. Arroyo takes it deep right center. It's going to hang up again right in front of the warning track, and that is Kyle Tucker with back-to-back putouts. So Boston getting some good power. They're just getting underneath the pitches too much, whereas Houston, with their first at-bats, they were hitting those pitches on line drives on the ground, whereas everything has been staying up in this ballpark for Boston, just getting underneath these pitches for pop flies. This brings up Franchi Cordero up 6th in the order, as he will look at the first pitch, missing just inside. The count is 1-0. One-0 pitch by Garcia. That will go back foul. Right back to the screen. Nice spot there. Just gets him on the fastball outside edge. Good pitch to spoil off by Cordero. What's good, UNC Panther Sports? Welcome to stream, man. That's awesome. Second person that said that with Panther Sports and James, both of the Yankees game tonight. The 1-1 pitch, once again, gets sent back foul on the off speed at 84. So count now 1-2 to Christian Arroyo, the batter. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that is 2 batters now that go down at the bottom end of the order, striking out. 2 strikeouts in the mound by Luis Garcia. We move on now to the bottom of 2. Scoreless here, Houston and Boston. James, Christian, welcome to the stream. Yeah, just devastating yesterday. Just terrible. Thoughts go out to Bill Russell and all those great Celtics teams back in the 50s, 60s, and what he did. For everything that he advanced, not only in basketball, but in human culture, just advancing. Yeah, sad day yesterday. So nothing yet from let's see. Yeah, nothing yet from Juan Soto. Close in the trade talks, though. Wow, so this coming around 4 hours ago through a source that says that the Dodgers are getting closer to signing Juan Soto. And the Padres and the Cardinals still trying to see if they can make a run for Soto too. Hey, there you go. You created a banner today. That's awesome. So here's up Kyle Tucker now. 1-0 by Nathan Eovaldi to Tucker. Tucker ground ball right side, fielded by Dahlbeck underhand to first, where Eovaldi covers the bag, gets the recorded out. Not good news for the Red Sox either. Baltimore just hit a solo home run. They go 1-0 over Texas. Jeremy Pena now up, number 6 batter in the order for Houston, batting .252 in the season. Eovaldi from the windup, first pitch to Pena. Dials it up in there for a called strike 1, 85 in the cutter. Yeah, they're ahead of the Red Sox now. So usually by this time, or like mid-July, they're like 30 games below 500 for Baltimore, but they're hanging in there. Pop fly to the warning track, and now will be recorded for out number 2 of the inning. Jaron Duran back out in center field. Records the putout as he retires Pena. Here comes up Chas McCormick out in left field today for Houston, as he puts the first pitch back fall, delivered by Eovaldi. Hey, what's good? Jay Ramirez, welcome back to the stream, man. A 1 pitch, breaking ball, got him, strike 2. It's a nice spot there, down and away. It was actually outside the projected batting zone on the ESPN screen, but where it went over the plate in the curveball at 77 miles per hour is where the umpire saw it and rung it up for strike 2. Fastball changing speeds, goes from 77 to 94. That pitch missing high and outside, though, by Eovaldi. He's got Chas McCormick, the batter, number 7 in the order for Houston. Eovaldi, breaking ball, missing down low, stopped by the catcher Plawecki. Kevin Plawecki behind home plate. Christian Vasquez got traded earlier today to Houston, so he's no longer a Red Sox. Here's the 2-2 by Eovaldi, delivers. Missing down in the splitter. Great at bat here by Chas McCormick. It's full 3-2. Here's the pitch. And that's the first walk of the game. McCormick patient. Takes the fastball below the knees and outside for ball 4. So that's the second runner in the base paths today for Houston. The lone hit was Yuli Gurriel to right center field on a double to the fence. Yusuf, welcome back in the stream. Good evening out to you, man. 2 outs now at the bottom of 2. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Special live stream tonight for Major League Baseball. Nathan Eovaldi, first pitch at this at-bat. This is Jake Myers. Is Eovaldi missing outside on the cutter. Myers batting just .216 in the season. Number 8 hitter in the order for Houston. Eovaldi with a 1-0. Nice pitch in the fastball. Dials it up. Called strike one at the knees. It's where he looks to see if he can drop that pitch down in the zone to Myers, the batter. Myers receiving a lot of action today in this game out in center field. Couple recorded flyouts for the Houston center fielder. Third pitch of this at bat, swings and misses over the top of it, strike two. So Eovaldi, couple disastrous starts as of late, trying to get right back on track. His ERA above 4.4 at the moment currently. Looking for a quality start here. He's ahead of the count. 1-2 pitch delivers, breaking ball. And that gets roped in between shortstop and third with a base hit single to keep the inning alive by Jake Myers of Houston. Great piece of hitting right there by Myers. Just keeps the hands back on a breaking ball around the high 70s and shoots it for a right-handed batter in between the gap between third and short. First pitch to the number 9 batter in the order. This is Martin Maldonado now up. So he will fall the first pitch back on the fastball. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with the Yankees and then the Astros. Both of those teams look like by far they're going to meet up each other, it looks like, in the American League Championship. Maldonado pop fly goes back fall again. Houston got a couple nice additions to their team today, trying to make that push to surpass the Yankees in the standings. 0-2 pitch over the top of it, swing and a miss, strike three. 3 pitches goes down as Martin Maldonado. That is now 3 runners that's been in scoring position in this game for Houston. All left stranded, though, through 2 innings in the books. Red Sox have yet to get a single base hit in this game so far. Houston with 2 hits. We'll see if that changes at the top of 3 here for Boston. Going to be 7, 8, and 9 batters due up for the Red Sox. Bobby Dalbec, Yolmer Sanchez, Kevin Plawecki. The next 3 due up in the order. Yeah, interesting question. I think they will for the most part for the T-Wolves. Playing Rudy Gobert, Karl-Anthony Towns at the same time. I think the concerning part for them is going to be the perimeter defense, because they have been a bottom-of-the-pack defense last year for Minnesota, and then they gave away Pat Beverly to complete that trade. So that's a huge loss. Like, they gave up all their perimeter defenders to just get better on the interior. But Minnesota is going to be a team that I feel like they're going to score a lot, but just defensively, I think it's going to be a struggle to take away the 3 from teams. Alright, yeah, I'll have to check them out sometime for those videos that Vaughn did. Top of the third inning now. We've gone by pretty quickly so far in this game. Cooper, welcome to the stream. Two strikeouts in the mound by Luis Garcia, pitcher for Houston, as he will dial up the first pitch taken, or swings and misses in the strike. Ahead of it was Bobby Dahlbeck, up 7th in the order for Boston. Here's the 0-1. Fastball zips it outside edge. That's a called strike, too. It's a good spot. Yeah, Vasquez got traded earlier today. Got traded to Houston. The 0-2. Swings and misses, strike 3. Dahlbeck goes well behind it. Or he actually, did he get a piece of that? Yes, he did. He actually got a piece of that to 0-2. He fouled it off. Yeah, looked like he was behind it in his swing. He was lucky to get a piece of that pitch, so it's going to be 0-2. So he stays alive. Did not strike out by Dahlbeck. That looked like a slow swing. 0-2 pitch. Close to Dahlbeck. That will be taken for ball 1. Garcia going off speed, and that looked like potential helmet area by Dahlbeck. He, instead of wearing it, would have hit him at some portion of the face. Instead of getting hit by the pitch, he had ducked in the batter's box to avoid it. Called for ball 1. 1-2. Missing outside on the slider. Only in your dreams there. But could potentially happen. You never know. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this gets driven. Deep left center field. It drifts back and it will go off the wall by Bobby Dahlbeck as he gets a stand-up double. So Bobby Dahlbeck stretching that pitch count to a 5 count at bat. That went all the way to left center field in the corner. They got a Papa John sign out there. Texas Original Craft Vodka Waste Management, Phillips 66. Around those sponsors, there's a little bit of around like a 1-foot divot back in the wall. That's the first hit of the game, though, by Bobby Dahlbeck. Yomer Sanchez struggling to have any quality at bats this season, only batting .077. The count was 1-1 to him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sanchez, gimpy swing, just took his head out of the batter's box. Fastball outside edge, pulled it away. It's strike 2. Yeah, that was fun last year, covering some of the Little League games. I like the speed of those games, like how quick they went by. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Down in the zone, stopped by Maldonado behind home plate, though. So the count goes 2-2. Yeah, sad day yesterday with Bill Russell. Big condolences out to his family, friends, teammates. 12 titles. crazy numbers he put up in his career. There was one of the playoffs, he averaged like 30 rebounds per game. Pop fly, foul territory, and that is the first out of the inning. If you're the Red Sox here, you have to score. You got a runner on second. You just had no outs. Now there's one out. You got 2 more chances to do so, and this is where Kevin Plawecki comes up to bat. Let's see if he answers the call for Plawecki. Late add into this game in place of Christian Vasquez. Got traded earlier today to Houston. Plawecki behind home plate. Batting 181 in the season. Big spot in the game, trying to see if Boston can get even at 500. Trying to see if they can put their first run on the board. Plawecki takes the first pitch down for ball 1. Brandon, welcome in, man. Things going pretty well. Garcia's been showing great delivery in the fastball today. When he's gone cutter, though, he's been missing the mark quite a bit down in the zone. Just missing the pitch in the dirt with the cutter. Here's the 1-0. Delivers. Pop fly. Right field. It's going to be mid-right field. Tucker under it. Not enough to advance the base runner from second to third. Holding put at second is Dahlbeck. So unfortunate part about it is that they don't have speed in the base paths for Boston. And that fly ball certainly was not far enough to advance Dahlbeck from third. They had the idea, though, trying to put that one to right field, but just not deep enough to advance Dahlbeck from second to third. Back to the top of the order, Jaron Duran. Flied out to center his first time up. Big spot in the game now. 2 down, runner on second. The top of the third inning. 3 runners left on board, all by the Astros. Red Sox trying to see if they can put one home. Duran takes the breaking ball inside ball 1. Yeah, no problem, Brandon. Thanks so much for joining in. Next special live stream, I'm going to get back into covering some football here, trying to get into the rhythm of getting back into the groove of some football games. I plan on covering my next stream on Thursday night, NFL preseason. First preseason game for the NFL, Jaguars and Raiders on Thursday night. Here's a rip all the way to deep right field. It's going to result in a ground roll double. That will score Bobby Dahlbeck from second to home, and that is Jaron Duran with a ground roll double as it bounced over the right field wall. So the Red Sox on the board first. It's just a great piece of hitting. Down the right field line, 326 over the Powerade sign. Jaron Duran with the first RBI of the game. Xander Bogaerts up second, takes the first pitch for strike 1 on the off-speed pitch. Bogaerts this season leading the Red Sox in on-base percentage. 0-1 pitch. Taken for strike 2 at the knees. Fastball 94. Probably not for a LIV golf tournament. Yeah, a lot of players lately getting out of the PGA. That's starting to get really choppy. 40 pitches through tonight by Luis Garcia. 0-2. Oh, it's a wild pitch. Bouncing right off the catcher, Maldonado. Ricocheted all the way to the third base dugout. Bounced off the third base dugout. That will advance over to base runner Jaron Duran from second to third from the wild pitch. So another chance here for Boston to see if they could go up 2-0. Runner now on third. Xander Bogaerts, 115 hits entering tonight. That leads Boston this season. 45 RBIs, batting average of .316, second on the team behind Devers. Garcia with a 1-2 delivers down and away, missing on the cutter to Bogarts. Big spot in this game right here. Boston looking to add in another run on the board at the top of 3. 2-2 the count. 2 outs with a runner on third. Garcia from the stretch with a 2-2. He delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bogarts ahead of that pitch in the zone. Swings under it on an off-speed pitch. 84 mile per hour, strike 3. Jaron Duran, though, puts Boston on the board first. RBI. Ground roll double over the right field wall, bouncing off a 1 bounce to get the ground roll double. Sends up the Red Sox 1-0 as it advanced. Bobby Dahlbeck to score the first run of the game. It's going to be 1-2-3 for the order coming up. Altuve, Gurriel, Alvarez. Gurriel got on board with the first hit of the game. Right center field as he had a stand-up double to the fence. Altuve lined out to third base. And then Alvarez grounded out to second. Yeah, I don't even know, like, when the last time I watched, like, a golf match in its full entirety. Like, I can't remember the last time that I covered a golf match, or that I watched a golf match in its full entirety. I don't think ever, honestly. Tomorrow night I'll be off, so no stream tomorrow night. My next planned stream will be on Thursday night. It's going to be NFL preseason between the Jaguars and the Raiders. So yeah, football coming back on later this week. Thursday, August 4th is the first preseason game, the Hall of Fame game. I'm trying to get back into covering some football games, trying to get into the groove of that once again. What's good, Demetrius? Welcome back on the stream. Thanks so much, man, for joining in. BGR, welcome back in, bud. Great game so far. Red Sox went up 1-0. So we're now at the bottom of the third inning. Eovaldi delivers a called strike 1. As this is Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, who is up now for Houston. 0-1 pitch. Eovaldi missing outside in the corner. Count out 1-1. So Red Sox are 1 game below 500, 51-52. This is a big one for them to even it up at 500 here in the standings, which they have fallen to dead last in the AL East, below Baltimore. That pitch taken foul on the ground, third base side by Altuve. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm shocked by that. He only got 6 games. I thought it was going to be the full season that he would have got suspended, but the NFL's been, like, super lenient on that. Like, giving players, like, a 2-game suspension sometimes for that stuff. And then Calvin Ridley got suspended for the full season this year. 2-2, ground ball, left side. It gets it into the gap. Christian Arroyo at 30 just, like, misplayed it. Could have shown the range to get that ground ball, but just never even laid out for it. I think he just mistook the angle on that by Arroyo. Let's see. They have the replay here. Altuve in a ground ball. Yeah. Oh, bounced off the webbing in the glove by Arroyo. Yeah, that's all his. You got to have that one. If you're Christian Arroyo, oh, that's an easy one. He just misplaces the ground ball. The ball goes underneath his glove. So that's determined as an E5. So that is an error by the third baseman, Christian Arroyo. Goes down in the books as an E5. That should have been an easy put out. When you take a look at it, only had to range out a couple steps to his left on the ground ball and just completely whiffed on it on his glove. Just missed it. His glove went over the baseball on the grounder. It's 26 errors in July that they had. Now we're into August. They got 2 months to figure it out. Pickoff move back to first, close. But Altuve dives back safely. That's the first pickoff of the game. Here's the 1-0 to Yuli Gurriel. Ground ball up the middle. And again, another error by the Red Sox. Bogarts misplays it as he couldn't keep his body out in front. Gurriel heads up base running, slides into second, and the runners now second and third, as it took a while to get that ball thrown in from left field by Verdugo. So that is back-to-back errors by the Red Sox defense. That is brutal. Xander Bogaerts, that's a lesson they teach you right in Little League. Starting off at the 8U level, you got to get down on that ball, get dirty, and the ball bounces underneath the glove of Bogaerts. He keeps it like a foot above. Yeah, he keeps it like a foot above the dirt. You got to get down on the ball. If it just bounces up and hits your body, worst case scenario is you don't get out the runner. You just eat it right there. But no, it goes by all the way to the outfield, and now it's second and third. Man, that's two just poor errors. Like, don't see that. Shouldn't see those type of errors in the major leagues. That's stuff that you usually get at like the 9-10-year-old level for baseball. 0-1 pitch now. Breaking ball delivered on the second pitch to Yordan Alvarez. Red Sox really have to be careful right here. Alvarez third in the majors right now in total home runs. I don't think I ever had to for a scorecard. I was an umpire for 7 years, so I had to take the manager's scorecards to fill out. So they would give me like the scorecards before the games for some of the teams. I actually have like one of those big like baseball books that keeps track of like the batting order and everything. Correction, the count is 2-1. Now it's 2-2 to Yordan Alvarez, the batter. So Evaldi battles back. Raymond, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, that was unfortunate with that news being leaked that Jaylen Brown was the center of the Kevin Durant trade. That's just terrible if you're a player that's getting like part of a trade and it got declined. Just terrible. Here's a fly ball to the warning track. It's deep enough to score the first run of the game for Houston. Yordan Alvarez sacrifice fly, as that will bring in Jose Altuve from third to home, and the score is tied. Gurriel stays put at second. Yeah, the worst part about it is when you know that you're like the main part of the trade in your organization, but you didn't get traded. Like, the mental aspect of that is, like, the worst part about it. Like, the whole fact, like, why me out of anybody? Like, why did Jaylen Brown have to be the one that is the center of the trade talks? He is, like, one of the most underappreciated players in the league. Like, I don't think there's much of a difference between Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown as, like, for who's the better player. Like, they're pretty much very close to each other. Here is a rope. Left center field. That will drop in. Bounces off the wall, and it will score another run. Houston goes on top 2-1. That's a double by Aledmys Diaz. That was a shot down the left field line. So the 2 errors in this inning, making the Red Sox pay for their mistakes. That's 2 runs on the board because of those 2 errors. Yeah, you aren't going to win many games committing 2 errors on back-to-back defensive plays. Kyle Tucker now up. So he'll take the first pitch. Inside, called ball 1. One-0 pitch by Eovaldi. Missing down to the fastball. Count now 2-0. Yeah, that was my concern right from the start of this game, is that Houston was getting some solid contact from Nathan Eovaldi right out of the gate in this game. And they had 3 runners left stranded on the base paths for the first 2 innings. And it was just a matter of moments that they were finally striking this game, and they've had, as they lead 2-1. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Eovaldi missing down and inside, and now he's in some deep, deep trouble. Down 3-0 for Nathan Eovaldi on the mound. To Kyle Tucker and the number 5 batter in the order. Vegas, welcome back on the stream, man. Unfortunate bottom of the 3rd inning for the Red Sox defense with 2 easy errors that they should have turned into putouts. And this inning should have been over by now. Here's the 3-0. Eovaldi missing down. That's ball 4. And exactly what the Red Sox need to do. They're going to go right to the mounds. And they will have a mound visit at the bottom of 3 with just 1 out. Yeah, it's just not a good sign. He looks already tired. So they will keep Nathan Eovaldi out on the mound right now. Jeremy Pena up, .252 batting average, 15 home runs, 38 RBIs. He's got 2 runners on the base paths, first and second. 1 out for Eovaldi as he did not find the strike zone in the last 4 pitches. Pickoff back at second. And that wasn't even close. Goes to second for a pickoff, and could clearly see the base runner already standing on the bag by the time the ball was in the glove. Pop fly, right side, first pitch by Pena to right field. Under it is Franchi Cordero for out 2. That's how you work it there for Eovaldi to strike back. Houston winning this game right now because of 2 Red Sox errors this inning. One by Christian Arroyo and one by Xander Bogaerts. The left side of the infield just couldn't get down on 2 ground balls on back-to-back plays. And then Yordan Alvarez had an RBI. Aledmys Diaz followed up with an RBI. That brought home Jose Altuve and Yuri Gurriel. College football, I'm not, like, huge into college football. When I was younger, though, I used to watch, like, a lot of Oregon football. I used to be into the Ducks quite a bit when I was younger. The closest team to me is Boston College. They've actually been better lately for BC. But it's kind of rough for the college football scene near me. UMass and UConn, just, I'm shocked that both of them haven't gone to FCS at this point. One pitch, pop fly right side by McCormick. That's fouled. So Chas McCormick up 7th in the order. Got on first time with a walk. Count is 1-2 to him. What's good, Whirly Bird? Welcome back to the stream from Tennessee. Thanks so much for joining in, man. Count 1-2, Evaldi. Pitch number 47. Missing on the fastball. That was a great spot. Umpire did not ring it up, though. No problem with that pitch. Right on the corner. 50-50 pitch. That's one that Nathan Evaldi really would have loved to have to close out the inning. Here's the 2-2 from the stretch. Breaking ball. Missing down in the dirt. Stopped by Plawecki. This game is on ESPN if you're looking to watch it. If you're in the USA, it's on ESPN. Hey, there you go. Best of luck with streaming some college football games next month. Yeah, I'm probably going to be out a lot of Saturdays for me because next month they start up announcing in person, so a lot of my Saturdays I'll be out a ton. So I'm trying to see if I can cover some games in person for college football. I had a lot of fun last year covering volleyball because that's the one that brought me in like the most for my... It helped me out for my expenses the most covering the volleyball games because there were like 3 games in one day. So it helped out a ton, like being able to bring in like more like revenue to help me out. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. That will go foul by McCormick. Oh, man, that would be something to watch there. Streaming every single bowl game in December. Yeah, I remember the Cheez-It Bowl a couple of years ago. I covered a couple minutes of that. 3-2 pitch. Pop fly, center field. Drifting back right in front of the warning track. There's Jaron Duran, though, to record the 3rd out of the inning. 3, 4, 5 batters due up. Coming up at the bottom of 3, Verdugo, Martinez, Arroyo. Yet to get on the base paths with all 3 tonight. They're due up in the 3, 4, 5 batting order. We go now to the top of 4. Oh wow, yeah, that's a fire bracket right there. Texas Tech playing Creighton. That's going to be a really good matchup. Yeah, that's a great bracket. Arizona, Arkansas, Creighton. Ohio State's in that bracket. Got Bradley's Cards there. That's a tough draw against Arkansas for the first game. Cincinnati, San Diego State. That's a really good invitational compared to what I saw. I think it was a couple of years ago. UNLV was in the bracket for a Maui Invitational. They played North Carolina in the first round. So we start off the top of 4 now. If you guys were wondering why I haven't covered like much streams lately for like the past like week and a half or so, why I haven't covered a lot of streams lately, I was spending a lot of time with my family as of late, and also I've been working on a ton of recorded content putting out. So the stuff that I've been writing up a lot of college basketball scripts for what I do for my recorded content. Everything I do that I record, I write up scripts, do a ton of research on it. And so far I've done completion of Big East and Big 12 for college basketball rankings as of now. Anything else pending, I would have to add in via any new transfers picked up in the offseason. But I've got those 2 conferences down, and I'm working right now on ACC before I get into probably Big 10 and SEC coming up. But it's like a multi-day, monthly process because I'm trying to do as many conferences as possible, and it's a lot of research because I do research on who's coming back, who's transferring in, who's the new recruits before I get to like the season outlook of all the teams and stuff. Which the ACC's got 15 teams, so that one's quite lengthy right now. Red Sox on board, though, with a single up the middle by Alex Verdugo to lead things off. Here's J.D. Martinez up 4th in the order, ground ball, third base side, second to first, and they turn 2. That's unfortunate for Boston. That's a 5-4-3 double play from Diaz, Altuve, and Gurriel as J.D. Martinez grounds out into the double play to put out him and Verdugo, and that's now 2 quick outs for the Houston defense. First double play of the game. For me, I think for overpaid, it's probably going to be basketball. Is what we've seen recently. That's a nice piece of hitting. Shoots it up the gap between first and second to get on board. First pitch single by Christian Arroyo on board for Boston. Like players getting the max contract that can't even play due to injury. Diaz on the mound delivers first pitch off speed. Down the middle, and the changeup taken for strike 1 by Franchi Cordero. Garcia with the 0-1. Cordero changeup swings ahead of it, strike 2. That's one he knows that he needs to have back. Just pulls his head out of the batter's box. Just way ahead of it on the changeup. And now with Garcia up 0-2 in the count, look for this one to possibly be fastball. That's where he's been mixing in a really good fastball so far, hitting around 94 as of late. 0-2 pitch, delivers another changeup up the middle, right to Garcia, underthrown the first, and records the final out of the inning. So they turn 2 for the first time of tonight. Double play with a 5-4-3 double play. Tough one for JD Martinez. Not exactly sure how long it's going to be left in Boston for JD, but this might be it, honestly. Don Play, welcome to stream, man. Would I ever consider writing a book? Maybe. Maybe sometime in the future. Yeah, I like writing a lot. It usually calms me down. I've written like quite a bit. I've done a couple things in like the past through radio that I've wrote a lot. I also used to write for a college basketball article website. I did that back in 2020 and 2021. So a lot of the stuff I've done like in-depth writing. Like a lot of research goes into it. What's good, Sean Sam? Welcome back to the stream, man. Things going pretty well. Bottom of the 4th inning coming up. It will be the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up for Houston. That's Jake Myers, Martin Maldonado, Jose Altuve. Yeah, I usually don't read books that much. I'm more into like articles, reading like articles off the internet to learn a lot of stuff. I'm more of like a visual person, so like whenever there's like something that I need to fix and need to learn about it and look it up, I usually go onto like videos to see how to do it for some of the video tutorial stuff. Nathan Eovaldi is still on the mound. He got tagged for 2 runs at the bottom of 3. Not his fault, though. Both of them were on errors. Left side of the infield on back-to-back plays on what should have been easy putouts on 2 ground balls to the left side. First pitch, Eovaldi missed in the breaking ball in the dirt. Second pitch taken left side, followed by Myers. Not a power hitter, just 1 home run in the season. 1 for 1 today by Jake Myers with a single. Now at the bottom of the 4th, 1-1 pitch, Eovaldi delivers this one, missing high and away. Here's the 2-1 by Eovaldi, delivers. Fastball missing outside. Good spot, but just couldn't get it a little bit in more to the plate. Tough spot. Count 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. 55 pitches through. Called strike 2. Beauty of a pitch by Nathan Eovaldi. Best one I've seen throughout the entire game. He goes cutter on a 88-mile-per-hour pitch. Outside edge of the plate. We'll see if he paints that spot again. 3-2. Goes inside this time. And he's able to force a pop fly in the infield. And that's recorded by Dahlbeck at first for the putouts. Changing the zone there by Eovaldi to Myers as he gets Myers to shorten up his swing. And gets him to fly out in the inside part of the barrel of the bat. So here comes up Martin Maldonado, the catcher. Up ninth in the order, first pitch ground ball. This time Bogart's under it. Throws across the diamond and records the quick putouts. That's 2 quick outs for the Red Sox defense. Back to the top of the order, Jose Altuve yet to advance on base today, though. Or he did score a run. He's yet to record a hit in this game. He's 0 for 2, advanced via error the last time. As he will take the first pitch for ball 1. 1-0, missing down by Eovaldi. Not a bad decision on the last 2 pitches. Just missing away on a cutter and then missing down on a fastball. Now the count is 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Oh, got him in the inside part of the bat. Across the diamond, and that's Arroyo for the putouts. So both of the players that committed an error in the last inning, Bogarts and Arroyo, redeeming themselves with back-to-back putouts to close out the bottom of 4. Nathan Eovaldi starting to find a little bit of his rhythm back with his command. It's been going outside early in the count, then starting to put pitches inside, which has been able to throw the hitters as of late just a little bit off how he's been able to throw off the batters, because what the Houston batters are thinking is taking these pitches opposite field. And Eovaldi now going inside. So getting them to ground out or fly out in the infield because of that. What's good, James? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks so much for joining in. Red Sox going to have 7, 8, and 9 batters due up. Dahlbeck, Sanchez, Plawecki. Yeah, feel free to try out to stream before you get to 50 subs. That's what I did. I started my channel when I had 0 subs, and I just grew over time. I started out in January of 2019. Once I got to the first March Madness tournament that I covered in March of 2019, I only had 75 subs. I got to 50 subs around, I think, late February or early March of 2019. So it took me like a complete 2 months to get there to 50 subs. Like, it took me time. It took me a full year to get to 1,000. Yeah, I heard that today. Deshaun Watson got suspended for 6 games. I was shocked with that number. I thought it would have been a full season. We get back to action now, top of the 5th inning. Brings up Bobby Dahlbeck, 1 for 1 today with a run. Scored a lone run in this game. Takes the first pitch right at the letter high. Changeup taken for strike 1. And Dahlbeck, poor decision, swings right over a changeup down in the zone below the knees. Gimpy swing on that pitch over the top of it. Quick 0-2 count to Dahlbeck. Luis Garcia from the stretch ahead in the count, 0-2. Off speed, back-to-back pitches. Here's the 0-2, goes breaking ball in the dirt. It's ball 1. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. The NFL has been notorious of that. Like, players has had history of violence in the past that they've got suspended for, like, only a couple of games in the past because of that. Cutter missing in the dirt. Count 2-2. Two-two pitch. That's bounces away from the catcher Maldonado. Count full. Yeah, Ray Rice got suspended 2 games. I remember when that happened. They had the whole video and everything. And that was a 2-game suspension. Three-two pitch, pop fly by Dahlbeck, right side, and it will hang a foul. They're hanging in there right now, so this is not a blowout. Good to see they're making this a close game. Yankees up over the Mariners 6-2 at the bottom of 7. Not a good sign for the Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles, leading the Rangers at the bottom of 4 now, 6-0. Here's the 2-1 pitch, pop fly by Dahlbeck. That will go back, foul, right back to the screen. This is a long pitch count. 7 pitches at this at bat. Here's the 3-2. Missing down. That's ball 4. That's called patience right there. As fine as that to play. Bobby Dahlbeck draws the walk by Luis Garcia. That's the first allowed walk of the game on the mound by Garcia. So here comes up Yomer Sanchez as he will fall off the first pitch to the right side on the ground foul. Sanchez with only a .074 batting average. Yeah, Astros got some really good pitchers. They're one of the top teams in lowest earned run average this season. That's a beauty of a pitch. Paints the spot. Strike 2. Off speed. Changeup. Got him at the knees for a called strike 2. Yes, I saw a video of what you look like, Vaughn. So now I can put a picture to your name. Here's the 0-2. Missing down. Big stop to get a body out in front of that one. Behind the home plate by Martin Maldonado. Kept the runner at bay out at first, with Bobby Dalbec staying at first base. Yomer Sanchez, number 8 batter in the order. Garcia from the stretch delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gimpy swing. Well, behind the pitch. That's Luis Garcia's 4th strikeout of the night as he rings up Yomer Sanchez, and it wasn't even close. That's just a rough hack in the batter's box. Flat-footed and just way late in the fastball. Right at the letters. Just Garcia blows it right by Sanchez. So here comes up number 9 batter Kevin Plawecki. Got the start today at catcher. Pickoff back at first. Dalbec back to the base in time, standing up. Watch the left side. That's when he's been putting the ball the most towards the left side of the field. Left center is where he's gone the most, around 40% during his last 100 at-bats. He'll tally that one back foul. Count 0-1. Christian Vasquez got traded today around, I think it was around like 7 o'clock. He got traded today. So like an hour before the game. Welcome in Emily in the stream. 0-1, the count to Kevin Plawecki. Here's the 0-1 pitch by Garcia. Plawecki falls it off to the right side. Garcia with the 0-2 from the stretch. 4 straight 0-2 counts, but it'll be 1-2 now. Missing down low, goes right off of Maldonado, puts his body in the line and gets the stop. Big spot in this game by Plawecki. If he can get on board, it goes back to Jaron Duran, top of the order. He's got the lone RBI for the Red Sox. Here's the 1-2. That goes back foul. Stays alive for Plawecki. One-two pitch, missing down, bounced off the plate in the fastball. Yeah, Houston is chasing the Yankees with the pickups that they got today. I think they're looking to see if they can overtake the Yankees. That's what it looks like. Yeah, tough one for the Red Sox, dealing away Vasquez. They had a lot of guys in their mind that they were going up to trade. 2-2 will go back fall. These are long pitch counts. This will be pitch number 70 coming up by Luis Garcia. Harry, welcome back on the stream here, man. Yeah, devastating yesterday with Bill Russell passing away. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball. Plawecki sends it to center field. It will hang up in the ballpark, though. Myers under it for the second out of the inning. That's been a common occurrence today. Just Red Sox batters getting too far under the pitches in the barrel of the bat and just sending fly balls to the mid portion of the outfield. I just saw this on ESPN's Twitter page. So, one of their tweets said that Christian Vasquez warmed up in Red Sox gear before being traded to Houston. That's just devastating. As here's a pitch driven. First pitch is cranked deep right center field, and that is a 2-run home run by Jaron Duran, his second homer of the season. He's got all 3 RBIs in this game, and the Red Sox go on top 3-2. What a statement here by Jaron Duran tonight. First pitch he sees, he just cranks. Deep right center field. Just a solid shot over to State Farm sponsor. And that went like a solid 6 rows into the stadium seats past the left center field wall. What a way to be able to work these bats for that leadoff hitter today for Duran, what he has done. Incredible job at the plate, keeping the Red Sox in this game and having them take the lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts. The count goes quickly to 2-1. Bogaerts, pop fly. Left side is going to hang up, though, in the outfield, mid-outfield, left center. And that's where Chas McCormick will get the final out of the inning. Jaron Duran, though, 3 RBIs in this game. A ground roll double on his first RBI. And Duran gets a 2 home run shots over the left center field wall. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here. Majority of my content I usually covers basketball games, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball. I do cover from time to time special live streams such as baseball, also football. My next live stream will be on Thursday night, trying to get back into the groove covering some NFL games. It will be the NFL preseason Thursday night between the Jaguars and the Raiders for the NFL Hall of Fame game. Haven't covered football, by the way, since I think January, so trying to get myself back into the groove of that. Quick scoreboard update. What's going on throughout MLB tonight? Baltimore leading Texas 6-0. Yankees looking good right now. They lead the Mariners 6-2. Mets up against the Nationals 7-3. And the Diamondbacks Guardians tied up at 4. Tigers lead the Twins 2-0. Yeah, if the Red Sox hold on tonight, Jaron Duran gets the game ball. Still got a long way to go, though. We're only at the bottom of the 5th. So Vaughn plans to stream either Georgia versus Oregon or Notre Dame versus Ohio State opening week college football. Well, there you go. Yeah, go for like a big game, because that's what everybody turns into. Just what I've noticed from my college basketball streams is like the teams that the sports fans are like the most passionate fan bases. Those are the ones that's tuning into your games for the stuff. Should you allow Clemson fans to view your channel? I feel like you'll be able to get a bigger audience if you stream Ohio State or Georgia. Yeah, I think that's where you get the bigger audience. Because for me, the biggest college basketball audiences come from like the most passionate fan bases that need like a place to turn to find the games on the screen when they come on national TV. I'd say probably my biggest fan bases would be Arkansas and Kentucky from when I've covered games. I think it's like the SEC I've generated a lot of views from. Also could be because in some other places it's tough to get the television station. In some places where you might be like 100 miles from like the nearest local broadcast station. Whereas like I'm out in the Northeast, so I could have like 3 CBS channels to pick from at times. I actually have 2 because I'm between Providence and Boston. So to get like sports games, if it's like a local TV channel, I get like 2 CBS stations, 2 NBC stations, 2 ABC stations. If you're in Boston, you're right there in Boston, so you get the Boston station, but you also between Providence and Manchester, so you can get up to 3 ABC stations, potentially a 4th if you reach Portland, Maine. Whereas other places, it's like 100 miles plus to like the local like television channel. It gets tougher in the mountains because the mountains block the signal if you only have, say, just go by antenna and not cable. Yordan Alvarez now up. 1-2 to count to him. Slider delivered by Eovaldi, missing down and inside. Alvarez today with a ground out first time up, hit a sacrifice fly, scoring Jose Altuve a second time around at the bottom of 3. Alvarez will put this one left side, foul. It's close to the left field line, but it goes into the stands. Nice basket catch made by the fan out there. Right in front of that left field wall. It just had a fly ball just slice right to him. Had to play in a slice. And where his seat was located, he had to make a basket catch out there. Fastball missing high above the letters by Eovaldi. I guess one good part about this game tonight for Nathan Eovaldi in the mound is that he hasn't missed a lot of pitches up in the zone today. Hasn't really made many mistakes with pitches left up in the zone. Because when we see pitchers leave balls hanging up in the zone, they usually result in home runs. Eovaldi keeping it low. That's where he rings up Yordan Alvarez to the knees. Fastball 95 for strike 3. Second strikeout of the night by Nathan Eovaldi. An absolute gem. That's his best pitch of the game. Mixing the pitches, goes up high, and then for the payoff pitch, he goes right at the knees in the fastball inside portion of the plate. Pop fly right side in the first pitch offered by Aledmys Diaz, as that will drop foul. Eovaldi starting to find a rhythm. 0-1 pitch. Diaz ahead of it. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on the cutter. Really liking the spot that Evaldi has been going to. Painting the bottom portion of the plate. Keeping it around kneecap level. This time he goes high. Strike number 3. Catches Aledmys Diaz looking. That's back-to-back strikeouts by Nathan Evaldi, getting stronger throughout this game right now. 3 straight pitches. Rings up Diaz. That was actually 3 because of the flyout before that. So that is 3 outs for the inning. So quick inning by Nathan Evaldi as we move on now to the top of 6 coming up. Red Sox got the lead thanks to Jaron Duran. 3 RBIs all in this game through him. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching tonight, being a part on the stream here. As now we're at the top of the 6th inning. Red Sox due up with their 3, 4, and 5 batters. Alex Verdugo, J.D. Martinez, and Christian Arroyo. So Alex Verdugo starts off the top of the 6th for the Red Sox as he digs in. On the mound, Luis Garcia. First pitch fires in the breaking ball as Verdugo takes the first pitch for strike 1. A 1 pitch. Swings over the top of a changeup at the knees. Strike 2. And field shift is on. Left-handed batter Verdugo as everybody's playing from second base behind the bag onwards towards the right field side. Pop-up, though, left side. Shallow outfield and recorded for the first out by Aledmys Diaz. So here comes up J.D. Martinez. Up to bat now, hitting .287 on the season for the designated hitter. 9 home runs, 40 RBIs. Luis Garcia threw 78 pitches so far tonight. Martinez takes the first pitch, looks at the slider at 77. Outside part of the plate for strike 1. From the stretch for Garcia with the 0-1 delivers. Missing upstairs, fastball above the letters. Yeah, this has been a really good game tonight. It's been a pitching type of matchup. Both pitchers doing a great job hitting their spots, keeping the ball down in the zone, and not making too many mistakes. Garcia with a 1-1. Swings over the top of it, strike 2. That changeup, or that's a cutter. Cutter at 83. That cutter by Luis Garcia is gunning the Red Sox batters constantly to swing over the cutter and ahead of it. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Maldonado asked the first base umpire, but he says no go. Count 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Down to the way in the fastball, missing. Count now full. JD Martinez in a big slump in June and July, batted just .222 for his batting average. Got out to a great start from April and May. Had a .363 batting average. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Martinez rips it down the left field line, goes right to the wall. And Martinez heads. He will stay actually at first. Thought about second, but he will stay at first. But either way, nice work of hitting on a rope to the left field wall by JD Martinez to get on board. Great relay by Houston for their defense to get that in. Chas McCormack at left field with a tremendous throw off the second base to hold JD at first. This pitch is taken up the middle, pop fly, second out of the inning. As that is Christian Arroyo who flies out. Yeah, I think they can. The Yankees got a really, really good team this season. Bruin, welcome back in, man. 85 pitches in the mound by Luis Garcia. So he will pitch to Franchi Cordero now. Cordero will take the breaking ball in the zone for strike 1. First pitch was a curveball at 74 miles per hour. 0-1. Here's Garcia who delivers. Missing down low, stopped by Maldonado. Martinez, though, at first as he will stay put. One pitch, curveball, on the ground, a second. Altuve fires the first. It's close to the bag, but it's a put out by a step. So one runner left stranded for Boston. So we close out at the top of the 6th inning. It's going to be the 5, 6, 7 batters due up bottom of 6 for Houston with Kyle Tucker to lead things off. Kyle Tucker, Jeremy Pena, Chas McCormack. The next 3 batters due up for Houston. What's good, LeBron? Welcome back to the stream. Hey, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, trying to work on that. I've actually never PA announced a game before. So the announcing that I do in person, that's for the live streams that go on. So that's more like the television play-by-play announcer type of job. But I've actually never done PA before. It's something that I really want to get into, though. Because I went to college for radio, so I studied the whole radio background. And during college, I was a DJ for radio. What I do right now for radio, I do a lot of like the production work, and I voice over commercials. So I'm on the production side of radio. But yeah, I would love to get into like actual PA announcing. Actually, the guy who does the PA announcing for the Astros, I get to work with him. He doesn't work in my workplace, but he's like the voiceover guy for the radio station that I work at, and he's the actual PA guy for the Houston Astros at Minute Maid Park. It's pretty cool. I'm in contact with him like a lot because I'm usually the one sending him out like all the scripts and stuff for him to record. So we go on to the bottom of 6 now. Kyle Tucker digs into the batter's box here. Left-handed batter. 74 pitches through tonight by Nathan Eovaldi. Really getting to his marks as of late. First pitch on the ground, right side. Fielded by Dahlbeck. Underthrown to Eovaldi as he records the putout. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. It's terrible that the news had a break about that. Like, the worst part about that is, like, mentally, like, if you're the player that's involved in trade talks and that your name was brought up and the trade was that your team had planned on trading you, but the other team had rejected that trade, that's terrible. What that can do to a player, like, mentally. Like, Jaylen Brown's one of the most underappreciated players in the league. Like I was saying earlier, I don't think there's much of a difference between him and Jason Tatum. Just Celtics fans have always like glorified Tatum and viewed Tatum as the better player, but Jaylen Brown's right there with him. I remember there was a game against the Heat where Jason Tatum was terrible. I think he only had 10 points. It was game 3 in the playoffs against the Heat, and Jaylen Brown, he had a monster game that game. So this is Jeremy Pena now up. 0 for 2 today, flying out twice to center and to right. This Pena will send it back foul. Count now 1-2. So a really good sign for the Red Sox that Nathan Eovaldi is getting stronger as this game is going on. 78 pitches through, here's 79, and that is swing and a miss, strike 3 in the dirt on the breaking ball. As Plawecki tags out Pena behind home plate. That's the 4th strikeout tonight by Eovaldi. He just really hasn't made mistakes. The 2 runs weren't earned by Nathan Eovaldi. Both of those were on errors, back-to-back plays by the Red Sox defense. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Christian Arroyo, Xander Bogaerts, both misplacing ground balls to third and shortstop, just getting their glove over the ground ball and not getting dirty to dig it up as the ball went underneath them and into the outfield. And that's how the 2 runs have scored from Houston, bringing home those 2 runs. One is now the count. 81 pitches through by Eovaldi now to Chas McCormick. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Eovaldi with 2 outs. 1-1 count. McCormick puts this one to right side. Foul. Another opportunity here for the Red Sox to close out the 6th inning. Nathan Eovaldi looking to ring up Chas McCormick here. He's got him in the count in favor of Eovaldi now, 1-2. The splitter has been working real well. 1-2 pitch. Missing that time of the slider. Down and away for ball 2. I'm a Red Sox fan, so I hope not, but honestly, looking at how the Red Sox have played, it wouldn't shock me if Houston does come back in this game. And if they do come back, I can see it happening most likely when a new pitcher is on the mound. Red Sox bullpen is just like imploded at times this season as the count goes 3-2. 3-2 by Eovaldi. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 5th strikeout of the game by Nathan Eovaldi. So he gets Chas McCormick swinging ahead of the pitch, right at the knees. That's a big spot to close out the inning on a 3-2 payoff pitch. What a game here. I think if you're the Red Sox right now, Eovaldi is giving this team confidence tonight. Like, it looks like he's gotten better throughout the course of this game. I'd want to stick with him as long as possible. Just because I think if you do put another reliever in this game, chances of this getting blown up could be likely, especially how the Red Sox bullpen has fared this season, blowing games wide open. Juan, what's good? Welcome to stream, man. So it's going to be 7, 8, and 9 batters do it for Boston. Dalbec, Sanchez, Plawecki. Yeah, Yankees with a big win tonight. It's an incredible season. It's going to be 70-34. Not good news for the Red Sox either. Baltimore half game above them. Baltimore leading Texas 6-0. So we get back into action here. Top of the 7th inning now. Luis Garcia still on the mound. With an 0-1 pitch. He delivers that outside from the zone. The count now 1-1 to Bobby Dahlbeck. Number 7 batter in the order with a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Having a great game. Jaron Duran with all 3 RBIs tonight for the Red Sox. 1-1 pitch to Dahlbeck. Breaking ball takes it down low below the knees for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pop fly, right side, and now we'll go foul. Red Sox batters have been hanging in there. A couple of their at-bats have been some solid ones, able to draw the count to 7 or 8 pitches. Garcia with a 2-2 delivers the doll back, takes it for strike 3. Garcia's been lethal on the fastball at the knees today. That one he delivers for his 5th K. He gets Dahlbeck looking at the knees in a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. And a pitching type of matchup tonight. Both Eovaldi and Garcia going at it with some really good spots, especially putting it right around the knee-high area. Bottom part of the strike zone working out in that favor today. Garcia goes breaking ball up. This time missing inside, and it's called a ball. As this is Yomer Sanchez who is up, and he has had a rough game at the plate. Batting average entering today just 0.77. Now it's down to 0.71. 0 for 2 tonight by Sanchez. Sanchez. Pop fly left field to the warning track going back, and it will be recorded for out number 2. Chas McCormick 2 feet in front of the outfield wall. Able to glove that one for the second out of the inning. Hey, Bruin, thanks so much for joining in tonight, man. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Majority of my content I usually cover is actually basketball, play-by-play, NBA, and college basketball games. I do cover special live streams of other sports too from time to time, just like tonight, Major League Baseball, NFL. My next live stream will be the special live stream of NFL preseason. Jacksonville Jaguars versus Las Vegas Raiders, NFL Hall of Fame game on Thursday. So that's this Thursday, August the 4th. Preseason football is back. Kevin Plawecki puts the first pitch to the third base dugout foul. Second pitch he takes for ball 1. Luis Garcia has thrown 97 pitches so far tonight. This most likely will be it for him trying to finish off this inning. From the stretch here, the 1-1 by Garcia. He delivers to Plawecki. Pop fly. That will go right side, out of play. .98 pitches tonight by Garcia. Really good game tonight. From the stretch with a 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Right side of the infield. Fielded by the first baseman. Tags first, and that's the final out of the inning. As Houston's defense makes the defensive stop. Yuli Gurriel able to get it on a slow chopper. Able to tag the bag before Plawecki was able to reach it. Ground out the first by Kevin Plawecki. 99 pitches thrown by Luis Garcia as we move on to the bottom of the 7th inning. Tremendous matchup tonight. Red Sox know what's at stake throughout their season because they've been on a tailspin downwards. They've won their last 3 of 10 games since the All-Star break. And seeing what's going on with Baltimore. Baltimore is a half game above them. Red Sox are dead last right now in the AL East. So they are out of the wild card picture by 3 games behind Toronto, the number 7 team back in the wild card. Yeah, it's totally different, like, pitching stance that he has before he goes into his motion. Ooh, home run hit for me. And believe it or not, my main sport was baseball. I actually never hit a home run though. Like in like actual like league play, like little league or middle school or high school ball. Like everything. I was like a really good contact hitter, but I was not like a power hitter. But I would always get on base. Like I had like a bunch of like doubles and triples throughout my career. I actually never hit a home run though. Yeah, potentially. So there's a chance that the Astros could win. If they did win, it wouldn't shock me if it's on a pitching change. Because right now, Nathan Eovaldi is rolling. They haven't been able to figure him out. He's gotten better throughout the course of this game. It's just if the Red Sox do make a pitching change, that might be tough if they're not able to paint the zone against this team. Eovaldi's been keeping it low the whole game. That's what's been working. Both of these pitchers going low. So count now 1-1 to Jake Myers, number 8 batter, leading things off this inning at the bottom of 7 for Houston. Here's the 1-1 by Eovaldi. Myers, pop fly, right side, that will go foul. Eovaldi's been bowing back to the Houston batters, using the inside part of the zone quite a bit too, jamming the Houston hitters today. Wow. I just saw that Van Jefferson's supposed to have knee surgery tomorrow. Like, thank goodness nobody picked him up for fantasy in the league that was drafted. He had a pretty good season last year. 88 pitches tonight thrown by Eovaldi. Here's the 1-2. Rings him up, strike 3, outside edge of the plate, and the fastball. Nathan Eovaldi just keeps on getting better as we go throughout this game. That is strikeout number 6. That's just a great pitch. The pitches that's resulted in these Ks tonight have been ones that's painting corners, painting outside edges. Here's one that paints the inside edge. Breaking ball. Strike 1. Yeah, it should be a fun time. It'll be the first time in a while that I've got to cover an NFL game, so that'll be cool trying to get back into the mix of that. Eovaldi dials up the fastball. That will be taken for ball 1. Great spot trying to paint the corner. Could have been either way. Strike zone picked it up at the edge for a potential strike in the ESPN zone, but the umpire did not count 1-1. That pitch missing outside to Martin Maldonado, the catcher. After Maldonado comes up the top of the order with Jose Altuve. Altuve, Gurriel, and Alvarez tonight, batting just 1 for 8 to the top 3 players in the line. A breaking ball ahead of it, swing and a miss, strike 2. Maldonado well ahead of the breaking ball delivered by Eovaldi. Mixing in the curveball, along with a 4-seam fastball and cutter in the middle. 2-2 pitch. That's a splitter missing down. Count now full. No, I will not be at the game. I'll be streaming the game, I hope to, on Thursday. Welcome back, Mario, on the stream. 3-2 pitch by Eovaldi. Pop fly. Right side foul on the 4-seam fastball. 95 miles per hour. Count stays full. Got around 25 people watching. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. By the way, Aaron Judge hit his 43rd homer of the season. Still got 2 full months of baseball remaining. 43 home runs by Aaron Judge, the league leader by far. 3-2 pitch. Pop fly again. Goes back foul by Maldonado. This will be pitch number 97 for Nathan Eovaldi. Looks like Alex Cora could be looking to make some bullpen changes, potentially for the next inning as we move on to the 8th. But for now, Nathan Eovaldi trying to finish out this. We'll see if he does finish out this inning or if he will surpass 100. He's got only one out, though. Pop fly right side. And couldn't get to it on the dive. Was Franchi Cordero. Nice effort, though. If he laid out a little bit more and played that one step up, he would have got to that on a dive, and that is a single by Martin Maldonado. Altuve is up next, and Alex Cora will go out to the mound now, as it looks like there could be a bullpen change. Got to give it to Nathan Eovaldi, though, after the last few starts being disaster. Eovaldi tonight goes out and pitches an absolute gem of a game. And I don't think the 2 runs were charged to him. There were back-to-back errors that Christian Arroyo and Xander Bogaerts misplayed 2 ground balls in a row. Just going to see if they charged them those 2 runs, and they did not. So Nathan Eovaldi, 6 1/3 innings pitched, only allows 4 hits. No runs given up, both of those on errors for the Red Sox. At the bottom of the 3rd, giving up those 2 runs. 6 strikeouts, 2 walks tonight by Eovaldi, and he got better throughout the course of this game. So it's going to be top of the order coming up. Jose Altuve, 0 for 3 tonight. With a 1 out at the bottom of 7 will be the next batter due up. Red Sox go with a bullpen change. Yeah, that might be it for Nathan Eovaldi as a Red Sox. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now at the bottom of the 7th inning, Boston with a pitching change. So this is going to be John Schreiber, who is in relief. 39 innings on the mound this season. He's got a solid ERA at just 1.62. 3-1 record with 3 saves and 44 strikeouts to only 8 walks. So comes in a big spot on the mound. 28 years old. Used to play for the Tigers before coming to the Red Sox last year. What's good, Kevin? Welcome to the stream, man. Been a really good game tonight. Go from the stretch with a runner on board. Schreiber, first pitch. That misses well outside the zone for ball 1. He's going to face Jose Altuve, the batter right now. 1 runner on, 38 games this season by John Schreiber. The solid ERA, just 1.62. Great place in the bullpen to turn to when you know you're up by 1 run. Desperate, trying to get back to 500. Sidearm type of pitcher by Schreiber as Altuve puts that left side foul. Scriber came in yesterday, pitched an inning against Milwaukee. Altuve, mostly a left side hitter. Towards the... It's a right-handed batter, but he'll hit the ball, put it in play towards the left side of the field. Infield and outfield that's a nice pitch by Scriber. Outside edge, fastball, strike 2. So we see around the high 30s is Altuve's percentage to put the ball in play towards the third base side. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Altuve goes right side, foul. A really good game tonight between these two teams. One-two pitch coming up. One out the bottom of the 7th inning. This will be pitch number 5 by Scriber. He delivers. Missing just above the letters. Tough spot to Altuve. Umpire did not ring it up. It's a great waste of a pitch for the 5th pitch of this at-bat. Just had a 4-seam fastball in 96. Scriber goes with a slider, 82, missing outside. Big spot in this game. They know what it means for both of these teams. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1 on board, 1 out. 3-2 pitch coming up. John Scriber from the stretch. Jose Altuve, the batter, the 3-2 delivers. Ground ball, left side of the infield, throws to second. Off the first, double play, they turn it. Arroyo to Sanchez to Dahlbeck. That's a 5-4-3 double play for Boston to close out the 7th inning. What a big spot to come in relief there for John Scriber. Able to get Jose Altuve to ground into a double play. The left side of the infield. It's the first double play of the night for the Red Sox. Really great game going down here tonight between these two teams. So this will be the 1, 2, and 3 batters all due up. Jaron Duran, if the Red Sox do win this game, he gets the game ball tonight. He's got all 3 RBIs. The reason why the Red Sox are up. First time around, he had an RBI ground with a ground roll double. He had an RBI ground roll double first time up, and then a 2-run home run for Jaron Duran, the lone home run of the game to right center field. So all 3 RBIs through him tonight, the leadoff batter. Xander Bogaerts yet to get on base tonight in this game, 0 for 3. Alex Verdugo is 1 for 3. And Luis Garcia has been substituted out of this game. So it's going to be Phil Maton, the new pitcher. Maton now in relief of Luis Garcia, who got the start. Jaron Duran takes the first pitch. Strike from Maton. Maton at age 29 through 43 games this season. Freezing up. Duran and the fastball called strike 2. Top corner of the plate. Maton 41 and 2/3 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts, just 14 walks, with an ERA at 3.46. Here's the 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, ground ball right back to the pitcher. Maton underthrows the first, and that will be a putout. So he gets Duran on 3 pitches and the ground out. Right back to him at the mound. Here comes up Xander Bogaerts. Yet to get on base tonight. Flied out twice, struck out in the third. Breaking ball, taken inside for ball 1. Maton with a 1-0. Bogaerts swings and misses strike 1 right at the letters. No Alex Bregman tonight. He got placed in a paternity list before the start of this game. Pitch missing down and away in the fastball. Count now 2-1. Maton with a 2 on the Bogaerts. Takes it down, but the count goes 3-1. Bogaerts looking to get on board for the first time tonight. Being patient has been the key at this at-bat. With 3 balls and 1 strike. From the stretch here for Phil Maton. The 3-1 pitch to Bogaerts. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Bogaerts falls it right back off his shin. Needs time to adjust, but it looks like he's okay. So hit the back right shoe in the batter's box. Here's the 3-2 pitch delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bogaerts yet to get on base tonight. He is now 0 for 4. Gimpy swing ahead of the breaking ball. Try to lunge out for it too as it was down and away out of the strike zone vicinity. And that's 2 down now for the Houston defense. Dodgers take a quick lead. They're up 4-1 against the Giants. Two quick outs in the mound for Phil Maton. Breaking ball missing outside this time, though, as he finds the first pitch outside to Alex Verdugo. Verdugo today 1 for 3, singled in the 4th inning. Verdugo takes the fastball for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Pitch number 12, missing inside on the fastball by Maitan. Two 2-1 pitch. Ground ball goes back foul. Count now 2-2 to Verdugo. The 2-2 rings him up, strike three. Alex Verdugo takes the pitch right at the knees, and the fastball just freezes up and doesn't even offer to swing at it. Quick inning on the mound by Phil Maitan of Houston, closing out the top of the 8th inning. As we move on now to the bottom of the 8th coming up. It'll be 2, 3, 4 batters. Gurriel, Alvarez, Diaz, all due up for the Astros. Quick update of what's going on throughout Major League Baseball tonight. A lot of close games going on at this time. Top of the 11th inning between the D-backs and the Guardians, tied up at 5. Top of the 10th inning between the Tigers and Twins, tied up at 2. Baltimore leading Texas tonight 7-1. Royals leading the White Sox 2-1. Padres early lead against the Rockies 3-0. Dodgers quick 5-1 lead over the Giants. And games that's gone final tonight. Yankees winning 7-2 over the Mariners. Mets winning at the Nationals 7-3. And then Cincinnati pulling off the victory over Miami 3-1. So a lot of close competitive games tonight. Here we have one right now at the bottom of the 8th at Minute Maid Park. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. If you guys enjoy the content here on the channel, hit us up in the chat who you guys are rooting for tonight, Red Sox or Astros. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the 8th inning, Yuli Gurriel, the batter, who is up. Red Sox will keep the same pitcher they had on the mound to close out the last inning with John Schreiber. Last out was a double play he turned to put Yuli Gurriel, or Jose Altuve grounded out into the double play. Schreiber missing down low to Yuli Gurriel, the batter. Count now 2-0. Two runs scored off of 2 errors by the Astros offense at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jaron Duran doing all the work tonight for 3 RBIs with a ground roll double at the top of 3 and then a 2-run home run shot to right center field at the top of 5. Taken for strike 1, outside edge of the plate. The fastball from Schreiber to Gurriel, 2-1 pitch. Chops up this one, a foul right side. Off the bat at Gurriel, the count now goes 2-2. Hey, welcome back. We got Riley back in the stream. Joining in for a great game here. Bottom of the 8th inning. 2-2 pitch, no outs. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Scriber rings up Gurriel. The fastball down the heartland of the plate. That's the first strikeout of the inning. Problematic part this season for the Red Sox lately has been their bullpen. Tonight, though, they've hung in there through their bullpen, being a great spot of this game tonight for them. Obtuse Juice, welcome back in the stream here, man. Got a really great team here for this Astros team. First pitch missing outside by Scriber. He's got Yordan Alvarez, third in the major leagues this season with 30 homers. Scriber with a 1-0 delivers to Alvarez missing inside. So the count goes 2-0. What a game going down between these two teams tonight. This will be pitch number 15 by John Scriber. Getting his start was Nathan Eovaldi on the mound for the Red Sox. 2-0 pitch by Scriber. Ground ball. Now will go right side, foul by Alvarez. Alvarez yet to get on board tonight with a hit. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly by Alvarez tonight. Scriber from the stretch here with a 2-1 pitch delivers. Slider missing just down low. The count goes 3-1. Scriber from the stretch, the 3-1 pitch as he delivers to Alvarez. Ground ball, sent back, right side, foul. Alvarez stays alive, count is full. Scriber pitching more of the off-speed pitches, going slider and changeup on 4 to 5 pitches combined. First pitch was a 2-seam fastball. Here's the full count pitch. 6th pitch of this at-bat right here from the stretch delivers. Missing high, 4-seam fastball. And now a walk on the 6th pitch. Walk goes to first for Yordan Alvarez. Yeah, they haven't been that bad. It's too bad they sent away Christian Vasquez today. Tommy Pham's a pretty solid player they got, though. They've had a lot of those guys up on the trade block for a while, though, so it's not surprising that the Red Sox have been making moves today. Here's Aledmys Diaz with an RBI double in this game. He's got 9 home runs in the season. With 1 out, he is up. Diaz puts the first pitch back, foul. This will be the 20th pitch by Scriber. Ground ball right side. Shoots it into the gap by Diaz. And now we'll move over Alvarez off to second. So 2 runners on board for Houston. And this sparks trouble now for the Red Sox bullpen. Boston looking to see if they can get themselves out of the jam. They've yet to earn a run tonight in this game. 2 runs have come across the plate because of 2 errors. But the Red Sox defense at the bottom of the third with Christian Arroyo and Xander Bogaerts on back-to-back misplayed ground balls in the infield. And now Boston will have a mound visit. 2 runners on, 20 pitches thrown by John Scriber. Kyle Tucker, 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. The number 5 hitter in the lineup for Houston is the next batter. So if you're just joining in, Nathan Eovaldi got the start tonight for Boston, went 6 1/3 innings pitched. Got better throughout the course of the game. 97 total pitches he reached tonight. 60 of those pitches strikes. Had 6 strikeouts and 2 walks with 0 earned runs by Eovaldi. Both of the runs scored via error in the infield at the bottom of the 3rd inning between misplayed ground balls by Christian Arroyo, Xander Bogaerts. And then John Scriber's come in. He's pitched 1 full inning on the mounds. 20 pitches through so far with a strikeout and a walk with 1 hit allowed. Here's Scriber on the first pitch. Fastball missing down. Yeah, it's been really interesting. There's been a ton of trades today. Kyle Tucker, the batter, the 1-0 by Scriber. Again, he misses this pitch down. Fastball and inside. The count goes 2-0. So this is not good for Boston at the moment. Control issues. Again, a little bit shaky on the mound with John Scriber. Sidearm delivery, and he is missing pitches down in the zone. Whereas Eovaldi was hitting those pitches right at the knees tonight. He was terrific hitting his spots. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This time gets him on a slow rolling ground ball. Could work out in the favor, though. Oh, what a dig. Bobby Dahlbeck with the dig of the season right there, saving a potential error as John Scriber puts out Kyle Tucker on a slow rolling ground ball in between home plate and the pitcher's mound. Scriber throws the first, and Bobby Dahlbeck with a scoop. An incredible backhand scoop, his foot on the bag. Kyle Tucker gets retired. Both of the runners move over, 2 outs. Runners on 2nd and 3rd now for Houston. What a game. First pitch taken for strike 1. This is Jeremy Pena. Number 6 batter in the order, yet to get on base tonight. 0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a strikeout. 2 runners in the base paths in scoring position. Scriber trying to get out of this jam. 25th pitch coming up. Scriber, sidearm delivery, missing well outside on the slider at 82. Wasn't even close to the zone with that pitch. Nice job behind home plate by Kevin Plawecki, making sure to range out in the opposite batter's box to pick up that slider. From the stretch here with a 1-1 delivers. Missing down low by Scriber. Count now 2-1 to Pena, the batter. Big spot in this game. John Scriber from the stretch. The 2-1 to Jeremy Pena, missing outside again on the slider. Count goes 3-1, 2 outs. Red Sox trying to not implode, something that their bullpen has done quite a bit this season. Here's a 3-1, delivers by Scriber, swing and a miss, strike 2. Slider down and away outside the strike zone, but Jeremy Pena goes fishing for it, and now the count is full. Pena, the number 6 batter in the order. After Pena is Chas McCormick, who is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Here's the full count pitch coming up. John Scriber from the stretch. 2 runners on. Second and third. A 3-2. He delivers. Rings him up. Called strike 3. Fastball. Outside part of the plate. And that's how you get yourself out of the jam for the Red Sox. What a pitch by John Scriber. Paints the outside edge of the plate for strike number 3. A beauty of a pitch. It's been that type of game tonight. Pitcher's duel as we keep the score 3-2 and move on to the 9th inning. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate all for joining in tonight. Most of my content I usually cover is actually basketball games, play-by-play, NBA, and college basketball games. I do cover special live streams from time to time, just like tonight, Major League Baseball, NFL. Next special live stream will be on Thursday night, covering the NFL preseason Hall of Fame game. Preseason back on Thursday night, August the 4th. It's between the Jaguars and the Raiders. It'll be the number 4, 5, and 6 batters due up for the Red Sox at the top of 9. JD Martinez, Christian Arroyo, and Franchi Cordero. Hit us up in the chat. Who you guys got in this one tonight? Astros or Red Sox? What a game here. We've got 6 hits tonight by the Red Sox, 5 by Houston. Boston with 2 errors at the bottom of the 3rd inning. That's how Houston got their 2 runs. Drew back-to-back errors in the infield by Christian Arroyo and Xander Bogaerts. If Boston does hold on to win this game, game ball has to go out to Jaron Duran. Duran with all 3 RBIs tonight. Ground roll double at the top of 3 by Duran, and then a 2-run home run shot over the right center field wall at the top of 5. Looks like Houston will have a pitching change in the mound coming in. New pitcher. This is Rafael Montero with an earned run average of 1.71. His record is 4-1 on the season. 7 saves by Montero. 42 innings pitched with 45 strikeouts and 15 walks. He's only allowed 1 home run throughout this entire season. He's going to get JD Martinez to lead things off, the number 4 batter for the Red Sox. So Montero, first pitch, he delivers, missing down and away in the fastball, 95. Montero goes from the stretch, the 1-0. Missing outside, 96-mile-per-hour fastball to Martinez. The count, 2 balls, no strikes. From the stretch from Montero. The 2-0 pitch to Martinez. Called strike 1, outside edge, fastball 95. Guardians winning in extras in 11 over the D-backs tonight. 6-5. Yankees get win number 70 in the season, able to win over the Mariners. Montero. 2-1 pitch, he delivers. Zips it in, outside edge of the plate again, strike 2. Fastest pitch so far by Montero through 4 pitches thrown. That's a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. Martinez got to get that bat going. Here's the 2-2 pitch to JD. Takes it outside, goes for a breaking ball. Missing the zone by Montero, count now full. If you're JD Martinez, you have to anticipate the pitch in the outside portion of the plate. So Montero's dialed up his 2 strikes out there. 5 pitches through with this at bat. 3-2 pitch coming up. Montero from the stretch to J.D. Martinez delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gets him at the fastball this time. Right at the letters. J.D. whiffs at it. That's strike number 3. J.D. just the second part of the season, he's really had a ton of trouble just getting contact on the ball. A lot of trouble picking up pitches out here. Had a great start to the season in April and May. It's gone down in a tailspin though in June and July. Taken for strike 1. Fastball delivered to Christian Arroyo, now the batter. 5th in the order for the Red Sox. Montero with the 0-1 pitch. What a spot. Paints it at the knees. Strike 2. Red Sox batters really have to get the bats going here. No lead is safe. Christian Arroyo 1 for 3 today with a single. Finds himself down quick in the count. 0-2. Montero with the 0-2 pitch. Arroyo that time gets the bat going. Puts it left side. Foul. Montero with the 0-2 to Arroyo. He delivers. Nice job to spoil that by Arroyo as he sends that right side out of play. Loudmouth, welcome to the stream here, man. It's been a really good game tonight. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch number 11 by Montero, missing upstairs. And away from the zone, the fastball 98. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. That bounces foul. Yeah, I'm a Red Sox fan myself. They really need to take this one if they want to have any chance to be a part of the playoff hunt. It's shocking that they're only 3 games behind at the wild card, but if I had to predict, I honestly would say based on how they've been playing, I would have said Houston based on how these two teams have been playing lately. That pitch missing the zone, down to the way by Montero. This is a huge game here for the Red Sox because it could be potentially a start of something, like trying to turn around their season. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pop fly. Will it stay in the infield? It will not. It goes right back behind home plate and foul. It's a long pitch count to Christian Arroyo. This is the 9th pitch of this at-bat coming up. Here's the 2-2. Arroyo sends this one to center field. Hangs up in the park, though. And that's where Jake Myers records the outs. Myers got a lot of early on action in this game in the first few innings. Not many fly balls to him in center field as of late, but gets one there for the second out of the inning. This is a pop fly first pitch offer. Going to hang into the ballpark, though, down the right field line. Hangs up. And Frankie Cordero flies out to right field to Kyle Tucker. So that's how we close out the inning. It's going to be 7, 8, and 9 batters due up for Houston, with Tanner Houck warming up in the bullpen for the Red Sox. So we move on now to the bottom of the 9th inning. Chas McCormick, Jake Myers, and Martin Maldonado. So they've combined tonight to get on board twice. And they are 2 for 8 between the 3 combined. They've struck out 3 times tonight. So 2 hits from the 7, 8, and 9 batters in the order of 8 at-bats, plus 1 walk. Yeah, I heard about that. With Kinsley committing to Kentucky yesterday. Yep. Yeah, I saw the workout picture on the Facebook page a couple of days ago for the PC men's basketball team this upcoming season. Those guys look like they're jacked. Looking for a big season ahead this year. Wow, trades keep on continuing all the way to the night. It's like Matt Bush to the Brewers for Mark Mathias. Looks like Baltimore is going to stay in front of the Red Sox by half a game. Baltimore leading Texas tonight 7-2. Houston's got their 7, 8, and 9 batters up. They've only combined for 2 hits out of 8 at-bats between those 3 tonight. It's Chas McCormick, number 7 batter, who is up. Red Sox with a bullpen change. They will go with Tanner Houck now. They'll look to see if he can close it out. 6 saves in the season for Houck, 57 in the third innings pitched, 55 strikeouts, 22 walks, ERA at 3.30 with a record of 5-4. Houck, first pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1 to McCormick. So it's McCormick, Myers, and Maldonado. That's the 3 batters due up here at the bottom of 9 for Houston. Here's the 0-1. Slider missing down and away. Count now 1-1. Houck from the stretch. This will be pitch number 3. Delivers to McCormick, and he misses inside. 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Takes it for ball 2. Actually going to be a pinch hitter for Houston up next. So replacing Myers in the order is going to be J.J. Matashevich will be up. So the count goes 2-1. And again, Houck missing the zone. Down in the way, trying to paint the corner, but just misses right there. It's been a problem spot this season. Red Sox trying to close out games. Just don't have any sort of solidified closer in this team. Tanner Houck leading the Red Sox with 6 saves. But at this point of the season, you got to make sure to have double-digit saves. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Bogarts. Throwing the first to Dalbec and records the putouts. That's a 5-pitch out to retire McCormick, and now comes up the pinch hitter. J.J. Matashevich now up. Hey, thanks so much, Loudmouth, for joining in, man. Only batting .192 on the season for the pinch hitter. Left-handed pinch hitter as Houck dials up a called strike one in the fastball. Here's the 0-1 from the stretch. Houck missing down. It was on a splitter at 88 miles per hour. Houck with a 1-1 delivers from the stretch, missing inside, and that's ball two. That was close to hitting. Matashevich slider just lost the control in that pitch. Lucky for Tanner Houck, at this stage of the game, you cannot afford to hit a batter right now. Lucky that he just wasted the pitch, and it did not graze any sort of part of the uniform there. Matashevich in the left-handed batter's box. 2-1 pitch. That gets rocketed down the line, but it is foul down the first base line. A couple more feet, and that would have been fair. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, sent back foul to stay alive by Matashevich. Yes, he's a great coach. We saw what happened when Steve Kerr didn't coach against the Grizzlies that game. They got pounded. I remember they were trailing by 55 without Steve Kerr. Houck with a 2-2 pitch, and Matashevich pulls this one foul again towards the first base dugout. This will be his 12th pitch of the inning by Tanner Houck. Here he is with a 2-2 count, delivers. Swing and a miss, strike three. Gets Matashevich on the off-speed pitch down in the zone below the knees. Swings over the top of it, and now it's 2 down as Houston is down to their final out. I think it's going to be tough now because they're down to the number 9 batter in the order. If there hasn't been many hits tonight in this game, only 11 combined hits, 6 by Boston, 5 by Houston. This is a pinch batter now up for the Astros. First pitch missing down low by Tanner Houck. So this is Taylor Jones, who is now up, batting .245 in the season, two home runs. 1-0 pitch. Jones swings and misses. Fastball, strike one. Red Sox looking to get back to 500 with a victory tonight. They've been really struggling lately. Strike number 2 dialed up on a nasty slider by Tanner Houck. Started out at the inside edge of the plate, went all the way to the outside edge of the plate. That's a tremendous pitch right there by Houck. And now he is 1 strike away from putting the Red Sox to 500 ball. 1-2 to Jones. Did not go through the zone. He held back on the swing. Houck tried to get him down in the way. on the slider. The count goes 2-2. If Jones gets on board, it goes back to the top of the order with Jose Altuve, but Altuve tonight 0 for 4. Here's the 2-2. Jones, pop fly, right side, and that will go foul. A little bit more distance, that would have gone foul to the right of the foul pole, but goes into the stands, in the second row of the stands towards the right side, next to right field. So stays alive for Taylor Jones with this at-bat. Of another opportunity here from Tanner Houck, looking for his 7th save in the season. Houck from the stretch with 2 outs. Looking for the final out right here. And Plawecki calls time. So Plawecki jogs out to the mound. Going to have a visit here with Houck. Talk about how he wants this payoff pitch to be delivered. Boston's pitchers have done a fine job tonight. Nathan Eovaldi went 6 1/3 innings on the mound, struck out 6. Here we go. Houck from the stretch. 2 outs. 2-2 pitch. The bottom of the ninth delivers. Breaking ball. Just misses. Just misses the inside part of the plate. That had a nasty break on it, but the umpire did not ring it up for that, though. On the ESPN indicated strike zone, that had hit the borderline inside edge of the plate, but the home plate umpire said, not too soon. We'll await another pitch. Houck with a 3-2 delivers. Breaking ball. Oh, this is crushed. Deep left field. And it just goes foul. Close to the foul pole, but to the left of the foul pole by Jones. That would have tied it up, and the count stays the same, 3-2. Unbelievable. He just pulled it inches left. 8th pitch of this at-bat coming up. Super close. 3-2 pitch. Jones. Ground ball left side in the infield. Chopped over to Bogaerts. Across the diamond throws. And that's it. Bogaerts with a putout. And that's the game. 3-2 Red Sox win on a matter of inches. Close to tying the game, and what a game here tonight between these two teams. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here on the stream. Before I do sign off, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Next special live stream I plan on covering will be on Thursday night, NFL preseason Hall of Fame game, Jaguars against Raiders. Feel free to join in if you guys would like, trying to get back into the swing of things here. Haven't covered a football game since January. We're going to close out to the members before I do wrap up this stream tonight. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live stream. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, BP Greg, Oreo Pudding, Braden, Renato, Bino, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Ahino, Joseph, Vegas, Michael, Wick, Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Arahan, Micolette, Roderick, Blessed Brian, SD Sports Talk, Isaiah, Bruin, Cody F, Steven, Siegel, Tristan, BGR, Ace, Ian, Spaghetti Factory, Happy MT Dude, Mike, and Robin. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here on the stream. What a great game tonight here. Red Sox win. They're back to 500, 52-52 overall. Red Sox winning the road at Houston, 3-2 the final score. Thanks so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your night.